This is American Studios Podcast. On this week's show.
Is there ever going to be a part 2 to ATL, man?
That
Convo's been had, right?
I mean, it's kind of like a run-on conversation. It's, what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a continuous discussion. Hey, I think it can happen, bro. Everybody's still here. Everybody, it's really about the story. It's all about the story.
And 3, 2, 1.
I'm DJ Enuff.
I'm DJ Camilo.
I'm DJ Kast One.
And I'm Len Boogs, a.k.a. L Boogs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone worldwide, this is the Heavy Hitter DJs Podcast. What up, y'all? Welcome once again to the Heavy Hitter DJs Podcast. Crowd mover Len Boogs tapping in with you, El Presidente. Say what up.
Enuff's here, baby. I'm here. What up, y'all?
Party Rocker Camilo here, and we got a big guest today.
No, super big guest today.
You know what I mean? We got royalty in the place today. Shout out to the King himself, T.I. in the building. I mean, on the internet. We ain't in the building today. What up, King?
Thanks, man. What's
good?
happening,
How
T.I.?
you? Good?
We're in the building, figuratively speaking.
Absolutely.
What's going down? How y'all doing, man?
I just got to say, it's good to see you still. It's good to see you still out here doing the thing, you know what I mean? Looking like you 20 years old out here with the music and the way you moving outside, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
Let's talk about it. So, T.I., they saying this is your last album?
Yeah.
Is this a fact?
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put my jersey in the rafters after them.
Okay. I'm just saying, back in the days for us, like when in New York City as a DJ, this is a DJ's podcast. So in New York City, like that first record that hit us, for me personally, was 24s, right?
Okay.
And we're talking about 25 years ago, more or less, right?
Yeah.
23 years ago, right? And,
Yeah.
It's been a long journey. This being your last album, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's talk
Tim,
about
why
it.
was this the right time? Why was this the right time, though, to make an album called Kill the King? Why was now the right time to make this type of album and name it that?
Well, I always knew that Kill the King would be the name to my final album, and that was something that came to me, man, back as early as like 2001. I was asking everybody that I respected, in the game, all of my predecessors like Outkast and Goody Mob and UGK and 8Ball, MJG, Scarface. Like I asked all of them how they felt about me presenting myself to the world as King of the South, and they all gave me their blessing. Big Boi gave me some more game. No, he went a step further. He told me, he said, yeah, you can say that, but you know you're going to be putting a bullseye on your back and you can't expect no favors. He said, because life is like a game of chess, and the name of the game in chess is to kill the king. And so I always knew then that would be the name of my last album. But Kill the King is like a metaphor, though, to me for killing the ego.
Got it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, we proud of your work. We proud of your work ethic and everything.
And this album, real quick, the about, retirement and reinvention, or is it some completely entirely different from those two things I just mentioned?
What you mean?
Like, is it an album of reinventing T.I., or is it an album entirely in regards to, the retirement of T.I.?
I don't think it's a consideration of either. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think man, it's just me popping it, man. You like showing where I am in life right now, what I got going on, how I feel about things, my perspective, my epiphanies, things I've learned. Yeah, evolution, growth, you know what I'm saying? It's just speaking the same way I would speak as if it wasn't my last album.
Right.
Okay,
And on
I hear
this
that.
album, is there anything that you want to leave on the table before closing this chapter?
What that mean? Anything I want to leave on the table? I just want,
Like, is there
and I
anything, like if you leave something on the table, you bound to come back to it, or you just taking it all with you when you're done?
Man, I mean, bro, I ain't really got no crystal ball. I know that I can't really ask the game for much more. I've gotten everything I prayed for. You know what I'm saying? The game has been good to me. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that this being the 25th anniversary of my first album and the 20th anniversary of the King album, I knew that these, anniversaries would be coming up this year. So, while I'm speaking on that, I may as well, take this time to introduce my last project as well. I think a 25-year run, man, that's pretty damn good.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Amazing.
Shit.
Amazing.
That shit. No. Some people don't even make it a month in 25 years. Come on now.
T.I., when you
it's
first
a
started,
blessing.
did you ever see yourself actually hitting the screen and doing movies? Like, was that your thing back, or was that something that just happened during the journey?
Well, I mean, that was always the definite intention, you know what I'm saying? I knew if things went well, that would be a part of it. Because I definitely looked to my predecessors and, the people that came before me like LL and Ice Cube and Pac and, you know what I'm saying, and Will Smith and, you know what I mean, Queen Latifah. Like, I knew that if my career went the way I wanted it to go, that would definitely be a part of it.
Right, because doing American Gangster and being next to Denzel Washington, like that to me is Denzel Washington, one of my favorites. So it's like that's the top of the top,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to me, man, Denzel, man, that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT of our generation.
Facts.
And
I wasn't working with him.
That, man. Yo, T.I., whatever the hell they said for him to represent on that thing, he fucking represented the fuck out of that. And I'm gonna tell you the real, like we mentioned before, like T.I. used to come to the Bronx and all that. We was like, yeah, that's where he got all that shit from. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, it was actually Harlem.
Right. But that role, man, you ate that shit up.
Yeah, it was actually Harlem.
So I'm saying he ate that up, and I was like, look at T.I. on his New York shit. Fuck it all the way up, man. Go ahead, King. You know what I mean?
Yeah, did you work with Chris Robinson this project?
Yeah, man. Me and Chris, actually, we did me and Chris worked together. We did the last video. We did Trauma Bond together.
So how was that, just being able to build right back with your boy? Because a
Man,
lot of you guys don't know, Chris directed ATL.
Yeah. I mean, man, me and Chris has always been connected, man. He's definitely family. We working on the next video. We gonna present this next video to you momentarily. It's a song with me and Summer Walker called "Won't," and we gonna, and he directed that as well. We shot that coincidentally on the day of the celebration of the 20th anniversary for ATL.
Is there ever going to be a part 2 to ATL, man?
That combo's been had, right?
I mean, it's kind of like a run-on conversation. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a continuous discussion. Hey, I think it can happen, bro. Everybody's still here. Everybody, it's really about the story. It's all about the story. Where are these people in their lives right now? The characters, like, where's Esquire? What is Nunu doing? You know what I'm saying? What are the twins doing? What's Teddy doing? Like, what's Brooklyn doing now? Like, it's really about the story, how it brings these people, what brings them back together after all this time. You know what I mean?
You think you still nice on the roller skates?
I know I can skate. I don't know how nice I am compared to how I was then. I think Chris still nice with the camera, so we'll be all right.
All right, cool.
Hey, man, you fix that all up in the edit. Don't worry about it, man.
What's the difference between working with like a Chris Robinson and a Hype Williams? What's the difference?
Probably, man, probably a plan. Like Chris is meticulous. Chris is meticulous to sticking to the script and the plan that he has set forth, like a schedule. You know what I mean?
Right.
He wants this shot at this time, and then he gonna move to this shot. Then you gonna go to this location. And with Hype, man, we just running and gunning and shooting and doing, and we might think of some shit right now and go do that. And you know what I mean? It's more spontaneous and sporadic with Hype, which is really more so how I kind of work. But then Chris is very meticulously, like, just to the T of it's 9:30. We should be doing this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which also gives a lot of organization to to the creation, and it allows us, to present something, I guess, more thought out.
That's what's up.
It's kind of like the difference in painting a picture where you saying, I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint the Empire State Building versus a motherfucker doing some Basquiat shit and doing abstract art. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right.
We clear now. I get it. Yo, what was the name of that flick you had did back in the days with Paul Walker, Idris Elba, and Chris Brown?
Oh yeah, that's Takers.
Yo, that
that
Takers
was
flick
good.
was
Oh
fire.
yeah, that was good. Using your
But-
bag on that one.
Not to be on some weird shit, but you cleaned up very well, my brother. And when you put that suit on, you look great, King.
Nah.
I'm just saying, you look
well,
great, King.
Okay.
Like that role, I can see
Shit,
you in
man.
that.
I mean, they make
all
the
the
motherfucker.
time.
They make them in your size too, you know.
I
You
know.
know what I'm saying?
Don't
They
get
got
it.
them
No, yeah, I don't
motherfuckers
get
in
it
your
fucked up.
size
I
too.
get cleaned up nice too. I do.
You say what?
I get cleaned up nice too.
Bet.
Hey, real quick, Tip, how involved are you with the work that Damani's putting in Messiah? Like, how involved are you with their work?
Zero. None. I have no involvement. They don't let me in the studio when they you know what I'm saying? They just do their own shit. King will come ask my opinion. King will come and speak to me and get, bounce ideas off of me and shit. But creatively, they'll let me hear their shit after it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like after they through with it, they'll bring it to me.
That's how my son does me. Same shit.
But yeah, they don't come and like ask me before they get to working.
But you're there to lend the ear and at least boom, 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 move this, move that. You know what I mean? Or they just like,
I'm
yo, Dad,
always there.
we got
I'm
this,
always
Dad.
there. I'm always there for whatever they need, bro. It just, I don't think they feel like they need shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think
they feel like they got it.
I think that's typical in kids. Like we all got kids in this chat,
Right.
right?
At the same time, I see it as the kid just want to be like, yo, I got it. I know you there for me, but let me ride this out alone. But if I, you know what I mean? If I hit that bump on the road, I know you got my back no matter what. Because for sure, if he comes to you about a beat, and of course, T.I., if the boys come to you about the rap, they understand that your ear or your pen, you know what I mean, can add to what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? But they just don't want to show you that. I don't need that right now.
I think it's a testament to the human beings that you've raised. You know, it shows that, they don't have a fear in facing challenges alone. You know, they got confidence within their ability to figure it out and to make it happen for themselves. And I think, that's commendable and respectable. I just, I think that what they will do, they'll come to me like, if they need a sample cleared, you know what I'm saying, and they need to know who to call, you know what I mean? Like Damani just did a record where I think he sampled Never Scared, and he was like, hey man, can you call, they say JD got this record, so you can hit JD for me, you can call Killer Mike and Bone Crusher and tell him, handle this for me, please. You know what I mean? He do shit like that. He don't need my help on in no studio, like writing.
And then needless to say, you proud every single time. Cause I mean, them boys, they going hard, man. Like you can tell like, yo, we've been around this, man. We've been ready for this. You know what I'm saying? And the way they present themselves, is like, yo, they've been doing this shit for a minute, dog. Like, it's beautiful to see that. You know what I mean? As a parent, you know what I mean? That's
It's a blessing, bro. I thank God. I thank God that, that they on the journey that they on, and that they following their passion, and that they turned out the way they did, man. It's a blessing.
And we'll be right back.
I'm Bun B. I'm a host and a co-owner at Merrick Studios, and we just took things to the next level. Merrick Studios Plus is live, so tap in at wearemerrickstudios.com, get 65% off, and don't just listen, be a part of the show.
Master the art of lyricism with Pendulum Mink, the first school for rap. Learn elite techniques through immersive lessons, real-world exercises, and guidance from hip-hop icons. This is where MCs sharpen their skills and glow boldly on the mic. Ready to level up? Visit pendulummink.com and start your journey today.
And now, back to the show.
It is a blessing. Your whole entire family's from music, man. That's
beautiful, dog.
Amazing. That's amazing.
It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Right, 100%. And then I know we speaking of family or that, but like, what's more important now? A little bit of peace, the money, or
Definitely
just
peace,
getting
peace,
the
peace,
influence?
peace, peace,
Right. Okay.
peace.
All right. Because you had a point, like you're pointing out this last project, but at the same time, you had a point of like, what's next? You know what I mean? When you did the comedy shit, I was like, yo, he got heart. Like, that's so much heart, because that's a whole different fucking world you was tackling. You know what I mean? And then you giving us the music now. So, like, the evolution always continues. You know what I'm saying? There's really, once you got that piece, you good to go.
Right on, man.
And
I
then,
think, man, with peace, all things is possible.
right. And then what's the motivation, man, after all these accomplishments, beside the family? Because that's the number one, obviously.
Man, just ambition, bro. Just, continuing to make good with the gifts God gave.
Yo, Tip's a real one, y'all. I remember having a conversation with Tip in front of Jimmy's Bronx, but the City Island one. It
Okay.
was 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I'm in the parking lot with me, him, and Pecas.
Oh, shit.
And we talked in the parking lot for damn near a whole hour, just talking about life, just regular everyday shit. And that to me was like, it was dope. It was dope that we got to do that. So thank you for that.
Yeah, man, we always get to chop it up every time we see each other, bro. Enuff, you always been, you know what I'm saying? You always been spin game.
Thank you, King.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, man. Just keep doing what you do. The new project sounds fire. How's Pharrell in the
Man,
studio,
thank you.
man? Is he changed or is he different?
Nah, he the same, man. For real, he's still getting there, man, and just as creative and got as many ideas and as far from this extreme to the next as he was before, man. But it's an honor to be able to work with somebody that just genuinely intentional about creating the dopest shit to offer to the culture.
That's what's up.
On the new album, we got you got Usher, 2 Chainz, Summer Walker, Dr. Dre, Anderson .Paak, Jeezy, NBA Youngboy. So in 2026, these are the artists that you collabed with. Was like this something you aimed for? Young NBA Youngboy, he's like the hottest in the scene right now. So, can you talk about that?
I think, man, Youngboy, he definitely doing his thing, man. It has been for quite some time.
Right.
He actually had reached out to me. He reached out to me just on some kind of mentorship type shit, man.
Right.
And asking like how to invest his money, or asking like, how to deal with certain things, and in that conversation, in those discussions, he asked me to he said, man, we got to get something done. And I was, of course, I'm like, shit, all right, cool, that's easy call. And so he sent me this record. And the record he sent me, he happened to, by the time he sent it to me, it was right around the time Clay had died. You know what I mean? So that's what I was going through. And so, that's the song we made.
I love to see that, because I feel like, watching all this young talent coming up, a lot of times they don't ask for help or advice, or they're stubborn, you know what I'm saying? And, asking a question like, how do I invest? That's so important, man. And I feel like, it's tough nowadays watching, I watch a lot of young talent come up and it's like they have no direction, or they don't holler at their OGs and shit like that. So let me ask you, when you see artists coming up, do you have any advice for new talent? It's a tough game out there. It's way tougher than when you was coming up, I believe.
I mean, bro, when the student is ready, the teacher will teach. If anybody need anything from me, I will offer whatever experience or advice or knowledge I have on the subject. But I'm not just going out there just butting in folk business. You know what I mean?
Right. Not everybody like advice. No, not everybody like advice. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. But the fact that young NBA boy just hollered at you for some advice, that to me is hot. That's I would love to see more of that with young artists coming up.
Hey, Tip, since this is some sort of a bow out, you know what I mean, and what's that one thing, man, you want people to remember about pardon me, Clifford Harris the man, not T.I. the artist though. You know what I mean?
Man, I think I want them to remember, you know, me as what I was to my family, what I meant to the people around me, to my friends, and you know the father I was to my children. I don't, you know what I mean? That's really that's all I care about. I have that represent me over anything professional any day.
That's what's up.
And then
That's what's up.
before we
proud of
let you
King.
go, the album next 6 months, what do people need to know about Tip? Just before we let you go.
I just told you, shit. Man, shit. I mean, for real, I do this shit for real, and when it come to it, I don't see nobody fucking with me. That's what I remember about me, but you know, you remember what you want to.
Right.
Don't forget, y'all. June 26th, the album drops, man. June
26.
26, baby. It's a big deal, man. Big deal.
Hey,
Thank you
man,
for being here with us, King.
we thank you for stopping by. You know, Heavy Hitters, we got you. Whatever you need, just let us know. We'll be riding with you on this thing, man. Congratulations again on the new project, my brother.
Already, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Tip.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, and y'all keep doing y'all shit. Thank y'all for and representing the culture the way you do.
All right. Thanks, Tip. My man.
Appreciate
you. In a minute.
Yes. Have you seen this fly that's flying around me? It's distracting me, bro. It's been all over the fucking laptop. There's never been a fly in my studio. There's a fly all over the fucking place. I'm like this. You didn't see that? She was annoying me, bro.
No, but matter of fact.
All right, let's talk about the New York Knicks.
Shit. Well, real quick, shout out to T.I. Stopping by. Don't forget that album, June 26th, Kill the King. It's his way of saying peace, his way of staying around. But shout out to the King, man, for pull up. Yeah, let's talk about these Knicks, man. Come on.
I don't think T.I.'s going anywhere, by the way. I think
T.I. ain't going nowhere, bro. He's too hot.
I think we'll see more music from T.I.
Right. He's too hot. And if we don't see him on the music tip, he's definitely got to keep acting. He has
100%.
to. Yeah. He has
no,
to.
but think about it, yo. That
the
one he hit us with out the gate, the Pharrell joint, that shit's hard. Like it's like we said before, like it sound like old T.I. but new T.I. but good T.I. no matter what. That's a good record, man.
Nah, yeah, it definitely sounds like his lane, you know.
I like that. He ain't going nowhere. You crazy, like Enuff said. He don't make no music or fall back on the acting. And plus, I think that guy's pretty rich by now, so he's all right. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. He Gucci.
I agree, bro.
I think he's all right.
When you said, what do you want, the money, the piece? I should be like, yo, give me some bread then.
Oh, when he took the piece, right? He give you the bread. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But and yo, I don't know who's gonna see this, but on behalf of the Heavy Hitter DJs, big up the New York Knicks, and we want to say thank you, yo. You guys literally were able to unite the one place where nobody talks to each other. You know what I mean? The amount of people that just give me dap or just what up for no reason, and then you got to check what you wearing and shit, because you realize you wearing the Knicks hat. By the way. All the right, you know what I mean? All the right.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I
mean? All the right in Queens. Get the drip right.
Yo,
I like that.
Listen, man, when the game happened, man, I was DJing in Long Island. I was at Puerto Plata on the water in Freeport. I was outdoors, like 600 people, big screen watching, and then we won. And of course, the madness. But then I drove into the city to do another gig. When I got to the city, bro, it was like 1 a.m. It was out of Midtown Tunnel was gridlock everywhere. Mm-hmm. And when we were riding the city, every corner was packed. It felt like old ass New York, bro.
Yeah,
the vibe.
People wanted to feel the energy. That's what it was.
The vibe was crazy. Everybody with their windows down, music going on every corner, every pizza shop, every store was packed. It was beautiful, bro. Beautiful. And like just to see what sports can do to a city. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this past weekend, let me tell you something. You had the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Wait, first you had the
FIFA start right after the Knicks won.
Wait,
it was festival. Crazy.
The festival, World Cup, dog.
That's what I'm saying, bro. New York was literally on fire again, like it was 1977 during the blackout.
And the weather was like perfect, bro.
You know what I mean? Bro, I had linen on last Saturday. You feel me?
2026, we're gonna remember as the best summer. Like Real talk.
Yeah, dog. But you know what
know.
I love too? That the Knicks, it was a Dominican, it was a Puerto Rican, a Filipino, a Nigerian, and a Jamaican that pulled this motherfucker through. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. It don't get no more New York than that, my guy. At all.
Yeah, that's
bro.
a fact.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's the genetic makeup of fucking New York, bro.
is united,
love
man.
it,
And that
OG.
parade, yo, I didn't go to the parade. Anybody here went to the parade? Because I ain't fucking
Nah, I
the
didn't
parade.
play
I
much
was like,
of it.
I watched that from TV from home. Like,
Yeah. I
that
missed
shit looked too crazy.
I was the Grand Marshal of the Lower East Side Puerto Rican Day
Yeah, I
Parade.
saw that,
went to
right? That was
one.
dope.
did
I
that.
saw that.
Yeah, me and Tony Touch and my man Fridge. Yep.
It was a
That
big
kinda
web
Fridge.
weekend.
Yeah, that kinda felt good to do that shit. You know why I felt good? Because I'm literally on Avenue D in the Lower East Side. I passed the building I used to live in. I passed my grandmother's building, and then we stopped where my aunt lives to this day. And I was
Dope.
like, oh shit, I'm really out here. Like,
You
it was like I came home. It's weird.
I'm really
Weird.
out here.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
I love that right there. Yeah, man. And
Anybody watching the World Cup?
I was waiting for the Knicks stuff to happen. I'm tuned in now.
God.
I was late, yo. I
Yeah.
was late. Come on, B. I was late.
Nah,
but
it's cool. It just
again,
started. Colombia just won, and we got to play Congo, the
they
Republic
good, right?
of Congo, and then we playing. They good. They good. Kind of slept on because they play Portugal, and they were 1-1. And Portugal's the gods, and then Colombia's gonna play Portugal. So I'm on that vibe right now. I'm just trying to keep up.
Invite me to the viewing party, fam. I'm there.
That's right. We're watching it. Bad Habits in Queens, Astoria.
As you should.
That's where we
as
at.
You should. As you should, my brother.
I'm waiting for the
man,
cable
right,
guy to
right.
come to my crib and fix my internet and my TV, and I'll watch that shit right here in my own home.
Yeah,
Peace.
man. Yo, no, real shit. Like, people was like last week when the Knicks was playing, yo, where you watching the game? Yo, here's the link, the invite, RSVP. I was like, I'm going to enjoy this mortgage, my guy. And we fucking put the 100 screen TV in the backyard. Best way to watch it, bro. Best way to watch that shit. Fuck
No
outta here.
disrespect to any watch parties or nothing, but the home is the best place to watch.
But yo, thanks to Tip. We're going to keep enjoying this summer, and we're going to keep grinding out this podcast. You know what I mean? And we just thank everybody for always tapping in. What is it?
Facts.
I
Thank
always
you,
say it
Merrick
wrong.
Studios.
What is it? What is it? I always say it wrong. What is it? Like, subscribe. What is it? You like it, you subscribe, and share, right?
Subscribe. Yeah, that's it.
Like, subscribe, and share. Come on,
Like,
bro.
subscribe, share. Oh
Yo,
my.
That's
I'm
right.
fucking
Like,
that up.
subscribe, yeah. Oh my.
Dun,
Like,
dun,
subscribe,
dun,
share.
dun,
Oh
dun,
my.
dun,
Oh,
dun,
oh
dun,
my.
dun,
Oh,
dun,
oh my.
dun.
That's it, y'all.
On behalf of Camilo, Enuff, myself, Len Boogs, and the whole family over at Merrick Studios, thanks for tapping into the Heavy Hitter DJs Podcast. Bomb.
Peace out.
Go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the Heavy Hitter DJs Podcast, rate the show, and share it with someone who cares about the roots of what moves us. I'm the crowd mover, L Boogs.
I'm the big Spanish guy, DJ Enuff.
I'm DJ Camilo.
And I'm DJ Kast One.
Heavy hitter, suckers.